Yes, if you can prove that you are the strongest of them all, then FuwaFuwaP may respond to your strength. I know, FuwaFuwaP. I know. You said last night you're still rank C, right, Tawny? That's right. Then the strongest Mega Evolution user is all but guaranteed to be Sliggy. Hey, don't count me out! I'm the leader of Team MZ, remember? Yeah, but you suck. Your ass, Tawny. That's the spirit. It wouldn't be fair to... Oh, sorry. That's the spirit. It wouldn't be fair to just leave everything up to Sliggy. Well, it hasn't stopped you so far. I'll be pulling for you too, Tawny. Good luck climbing the ranks. Oh, I got a message from Vinny. He says to come meet him at Quasartico. Wonder what he needs. He asked for you to come too, Sliggy. Alright, well, let's go. In general, I have to say, like, knowing what's about to happen... Oh, the number of wild zones has increased. It has? Oh, yeah, there. Let's check out Wild Zone 18 before we go there. But, like, generally speaking, I don't think this is an awful game. I don't think it's like an insanely amazing game either. I think honestly, it's good. It's fun. I really can't say that I like haven't enjoyed myself. Oh, okay. Well, it was 100% overpriced. Like, for example, taking into account that, like, Floof got it for 40 bucks. I think if the game was 40 bucks to begin with, I don't think anybody would have complained. Because, like, the amount of quality that you get here is not worth, like, 70, 80 bucks. Definitely not. But like 40 bucks, that's more like it. I will say, like, had they priced it like that, I don't think anybody would have complained. Or would not have complained as much as they did in the end. Like, overpriced, 100%. Okay, well, we can swap out our Lopunny for an Alpha Lopunny. That's awesome. Overpriced, 100%. Not the level of quality that a game for that amount of money should be. If it was a $40 game, I would also say, like, okay, you know, the textures being flat and whatever isn't as bad. Overall, for the price, definitely fair. As it stands, though, because the game is as expensive as it is, yeah, no. The thing is, though, I think still fun. I've enjoyed the story, even though I also believe that that the whole, like, jumping through practically like 90% of well, not 90%, but like skipping a good third of the alphabet automatically is really bullshit. I don't think that should have been a thing. Personally, I think it should have, if it was gonna make us skip things, it should have not been as much. Oh wow, that's not even gonna be enough, huh? Oh no, it is 66 now. Okay, cool. Okay, let's see. I wanna practically build it up in the same way we had it before. I don't know if we can do that. Okay. Yeah, Thunder Punch is more powerful. And then what was the fairy type move it had? Did it have a fairy type move? I could just check, I know, but... Well, okay, it has... No, it didn't have a fairy type move, did it? I think it had Ice Punch, yeah, it had Ice Punch. It bounces 85, Ice Punches... I mean, but it is an Ice type move. I would kind of like to have that again. Close combat is fine because close combat is like way fucking stronger than what we had before. I might have to. I think I have to restart. Activate the capture card. Yeah, that's fine. I can live with that. We have like 3 alphas in our team. Jesus Christ. Oh wait, that's a male. Fuck. No, I'm not gay. Whatever. There's literally no difference. No, I've been made homosexual. Dear Lord, I'm going to die! But yeah, like I said, I think there are still like very much fair complaints about the game. And in all honesty, it was just a huge blunder from Game Freak to either to release the game in this state or to release it at that price. And they know that, I think. I don't think they care because people bought it anyway. A lot of people bought it anyway. And yeah, it is what it is. At the end of the day, my point would just be that, like, people should always try to look at things for themselves. Because one of the biggest issues that I have with the controversy surrounding this game is that it was basically treated like... It was literally treated like the other camp, like whether you like or dislike the game, is actually Hitler. When in reality it's like, okay, you can make fun of people for liking it, you can make fun of people for blowing out of proportion how much they dislike the game. But honestly, like, it was so annoying. And it just goes to show that every single time these kind of things happen, every time these games come out, both camps are so dog shit. And it's like, it's not a matter of whether or not the game is good, really. It's just a matter of, like, insulting other people. I'm talking about the general, like, reception of this game and how I definitely agree with the idea that the game is overpriced, but I still think it's very, very fun. You're both here? Good. I'm sorry for the urgent summons. What's the matter? What did you need me and Sliggy for? I'm afraid I don't have the answers. I was merely tasked with reaching out to you. President Jet is waiting inside. She will be the one to explain. Ma'am, I've brought Team MZ's leader Tawny and her teammate Sliggy as well. Thank you both for sparing me some of your time. Tawny, Sliggy. The two of you helped me out a difficult situation the other day, along with that gentleman from the Rust Syndicate. I'm sorry I failed to properly express my appreciation sooner. I heard the game expensive, not as buggy as Scarlet, but still fun. The DLC was the biggest turnoff for many people. I see that for sure. Like I said, definitely overpriced. If it was $40, I think it would, like, you wouldn't really have a lot to complain about. So it wasn't true, right? What that trainer was saying? You mean his claim that the Pokemon flocking to Lumios are part of some plot by our company? Of course that's incorrect. Truly, the extent of our involvement in this entire affair is the use of our holotech barriers. These barriers encircle the wild zones and keep wild Pokemon from damaging their surroundings. Specifically, though, they are intended to prevent wild Pokemon that have undergone rogue Mega Evolution from causing widespread damage. Makes sense. After the incident 5 years ago, Lumios City was hemorrhaging people, and property values were in free fall. This is why the urban redevelopment plan was established. But it was a risky venture. The mayor could not find a business willing to take on the project, and so it fell to my company, Quasartico Inc. The initial plan was to create a city that belonged to both people and Pokemon, a place where wild Pokemon could live alongside humans. There were concerns from some uneasy with the idea, even with those with no ties to this city. Still, it was a noble undertaking worth pursuing. But when we began investigating Prism Tower to plan for repairs and improvements, we became aware of something that we had not anticipated. The tower was emitting a peculiar energy. That is when we also began detecting the strange power, which we call Mega Power, in all corners of Lumios City. At the same time, the wild Pokemon were flocking to the city in droves, as if drawn to its power. And now we have Rogue Mega Evolution. If this dire phenomenon becomes commonplace, the people will abandon Lumios once more. Don't worry, Team MZ will help get all this under control. Thank you for that, young lady. Beg pardon, ma'am, it seems I'm being called for. If you would just excuse me for a moment. I don't think it was buggy at all, to be honest with you. I don't remember I don't remember seeing any bugs up until now. Maybe, I don't know, that will change, but I don't think so. It is thanks to Vinny that I came to know of Az, which also led me to your group, Team MZ, and to me asking so much of you children now. As if you wouldn't want to help save the people and Pokemon of Lumios. We're glad to help, right, Sliggy? Thank you both. I wish to make this a city where people and Pokemon can truly live together. Help me make that dream a reality. We certainly will, which means we'd better get to work right away. Thanks for having us. One question before you go, Tawny. If you don't mind me asking, that jacket of yours, where did you obtain it? It was my mom's. I keep it to remember her by. I see. Forgive me, I just thought it looked familiar somehow. If you remember where you might have seen it, please let me know, ma'am. I came here to Lumio searching for someone. Your memory could be the clue I need. Now, if you'll excuse us. Please wait. One moment of your time. I've just been briefed of the latest readings. We're detecting concentrations of Mega Power. I will email you all of the details as usual. I think it was more visual bugs than anything Scarlet had on their back. I wouldn't remember any visual bugs. I remember that the visuals don't look great, and that the text or the buildings are basically just textures, but I don't remember any visual bugs. We're gonna make Lumiose a city that people in Pokemon can share, like you were saying, ma'am. Come on, Sliggy, we're heading back to the hotel. Time for another strategy meeting. What is that haircut, dude? Right? The selection of stones. I used the stones to destroy the stones. I'm going to kill you. Fucking bastard. What is this gay shit again? Oh no, company, why? What are you doing?
Should I add MSI to my list for this complete nonsense? Have you seen their new monitor that literally cheats for you? What the I somehow missed this at CES, but their new QD OLED monitor has some seriously unfair advantages to competitive gaming. Of course, AI is what makes it all possible, and there's two features here that get my blood boiling. The first one is AI Tracker, which will automatically highlight in-game characters. Check out this video from Paul's Hardware, which shows you just how much easier it is to spot an enemy. That is not the worst part though, oh my god. The top of the video says, check out this video from Paul's Hardware, which shows you just how much easier it is to spot an enemy. That is
Can I be real with you?
In-game characters. Check out this video from Paul's Hardware, which shows you just how much easier it is to...
Okay, so he's like glowing. Have you ever fucking played like any shooter ever? Most of the time the game highlights the fucking enemy for you anyway.
Spot an enemy. That is not the worst part though, oh my god. The top of the video says recommended for use in single player gameplay or practice. So those mofos are gonna build a literal cheat on their monitors and then just recommend gamers don't use them. The
Pain, like, honestly, can you please watch your videos before you post them? This is gay shit, honestly. Bro, MSI isn't fucking kicking down your door if you do whatever the fuck you want with your monitor. What is this shit?
second AI feature might even be worse, which is called AI Goggle. This technology uses AI to get your vision back to normal after a flashbang quicker than you normally would. Again, look at this video to see the big difference. That is objectively an unfair competitive advantage. Now, I would assume stuff like this is just gonna instantly get banned from like real esports competitions.
Yeah.
Is MSI a gaming company that is trying to ruin the gaming industry?
Oh my god. Bro, honestly, Pain, don't, like, why the fuck would you post this shit? Can you, like, start maybe filtering out for gay shit like this? Honestly, like, not even joking. Like, just don't post shit like this. This is so fucking worthless. Is MSI destroying gaming because I can see 3 milliseconds faster after flashbang? Who cares, bro? The monitor's cool. I just wanted to, honestly, I thought the monitor was cool. I wanted to see what you thought of it. Well, okay, fair enough. Still. I don't think the monitor is that bad. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? Like I said, shooter games usually highlight your enemy unless it's like a more realistic thing. And the flashbang thing is like, okay, whatever. Who cares? And again, they're not gonna allow either everybody's gonna have those at esports gaming events, like official ones, or nobody. And like, here's the thing. I don't know, like, if we're talking about like an actual real big esports event, don't they all supply the same peripherals? Like, okay, maybe like your mouse and keyboard, you're allowed to... Yeah, the setting can be turned off. That's literally showed that in the video. You can turn it off. I love this, like... Is MSI ruining the gaming industry? Why? Because they made a monitor that helps a dude? Yeah, I know so you can sometimes bring your own equipment, but I'm not sure if that, like... I'm not sure if that actually counts for, like... hardware, like monitors or something like that. I know, like, yeah, keyboards you can, like your mouse you can. I don't know if that's the case for, like, monitors. I know, like, controllers you're also allowed to sometimes. But I don't know, like, I would assume that, like, the big, like, the huge esports shit, like, has a lot of, like, restrictions on that anyway. I just don't like this, like... Destroying the gaming? What? Video game dead now? To kill yourself, actually, you fucking loser. In real life, please. Oh no, MSI made a monitor that nobody's gonna fucking buy because they probably can't afford it anyway. Gaming is dead, guys, okay? Gaming is over. What? Recommend? Why the company 1984? Why company Hitler? Oh, this thing is in this China? They tell me what to do? Like, actually, fuck off, bro. Jesus, this is getting me mad. It's not your fault, really, Payne, but, like, please, next time around, just, like, if it's just about the thing, maybe try to find a video that's really just about the thing. And not some gaylord telling me about his fucking night terrors. So, why'd Vinny call you over to Quasartico? I guess the president just wanted to know us. They've got our backs and appreciate our work. She said she's counting on us to help take care of the Rogue Mega Evolution problem. Now, on that note, did you both hear from Vinny about Rogue Mega Evolution reports for us to look into? That we did. Which I suppose means it's time for another strategy meeting. Is Yacinth gonna join us again? Here's the new info from Vinny. Our first concern is a Dragonite in Vert Sector 3. Or Ver Sector 3. In Jean Sector 4, we got a Tyranitar to check out. And finally, there's a Starmie in Bleu Sector 9. All those can be difficult to tackle even when they haven't Mega Evolved. Which means they'll be extremely tough customers when Rogue Mega Evolution sets in. You feel up to this, Sliggy? I've got this. Team MZ will be supporting you on the ground as always. Even with our help, these will be serious opponents. You can't let our guard down. Sure, but think of how good we've gotten at working together now. Yeah, we've called so many rogue Pokemon, Team Z is a well-oiled machine. True enough. Okay, so to recap. We've got 3 more Pokemon at risk of Rogue Mega Evolution. We'll stake out each of their locations, then support Sliggy from there. Up first, the Dragonite in Ver Sector 3. That one goes to Tawny. Naveen, you go keep an eye on that Tyranitar in John Sector 4. And I'll stand by to handle Starmie in the Blue Sector 9. You always seem to leave the heaviest load on your shoulders, Sliggy. That's fine, I leave the heaviest loads on Ysynth's face. I mean, it's fine, it's cool, thanks guys. Thanks, Sliggy, I'm really glad to hear that. And you can count on us to heal up your Pokemon before we get into battle. You're so useful, Tawny. Alright team, move out. Time to save more Pokemon from Rogue Mega Evolution. Alright, well, you know what? I actually think that might be a great time to stop it. Because we're 6 hours in almost. I think that's plenty. I think that's pretty good. We have enough footage for at least a couple of more weeks of this. We'll see. I think maybe next time around we can probably beat this if we do another stream of this length. I have to actually check what we're doing next week. Excuse me. Let me just turn off the switch before I think last time around I forgot, or like the time before I forgot, and then my switch was like completely fucking, or the controller was completely fucking empty. Alright, let's see. Yeah, okay, next week we're still doing regular playthroughs, and then the week after, I'm probably gonna do Yakuza on Friday, and then the viewing stream on Saturday, on the 31st. But that's fine. That's fine for now. So yeah, thank you guys a lot for joining me. I hope you had fun. I hope you enjoyed. If you haven't yet, please go follow the Bottom Boys. All of their links are in the description. And I'm hopefully gonna see everybody on the next stream. So please, stay safe. And goodbye. And don't get killed by people with the super future monitor. See you tomorrow, I hope. I should be there to hang out. I would assume. But anyway, goodbye everybody. They always be updating these games. How about you update your balls, idiot? Alright. So what were we doing? Oh yeah, right. Right, there's funny Pokemon. There are some side quests that we can do, and I think we're gonna do them before we tackle the Mega Evolutions, or the Rogue Mega Evolutions. But yeah, I'm excited to be back again. We beat a bum in Lumiose. That's somewhat true. By the way, I have to turn the audio down a little bit for myself. We are kind of being a bum in Lumiose. That's not really untrue, except we've got some Seek. My chat's broke. Oh, why is it? That's weird. It's weird considering it's running on. Okay, well, real quick. Alright, well, if it doesn't work now, it is what it is. I'll usually try to read out like chat messages anyway, so it should be fine. Sometimes it doesn't work, and I don't really, like, I don't think it works without restarting the stream. I don't want to do that. So there you have it. Alright, so what's good? We're proud to offer only the best. Welcome to Restaurant Luau. 10, was that 10 courses? Jesus. Do you guys remember when memes were funny? And, well, no, you don't, but do you guys remember when the funny meme was that you would put L in front of everything? It's like, haha, French. Do I have a move that's effective against you? I shouldn't have, oh, I have, just straight up have fucking Brazen. That ought to kill a Victor Ball. Oh, that's right. I can't avoid do the funny jump. You know, I can't. Oh, protect. Fuck off. Get out of here. Get out of here. Yeah. Also, no items. By the way, no items. So this is gonna suck balls. What? It wasn't dead. It had life. Oh, maybe it died of poison. As so many things do. Died of poison. That sucks, I guess. It happens. All right. Show me the money. Did I read that correctly? Was it fucking 10? Oh shit, Kamerupt. Do we have something that's effective against this? Oh, well. I keep asking and it keeps, like, just telling me, I guess. The last one was, like, way worse, where we were fighting, like, 3 Pokemon at the same time, all the time. This one's like Big 10 battles, right? I don't know if that's correct though. I might have misread. Anyway. I'm also not sure which one of these is supposed to be the most difficult one. Because we kind of did them in a weird way. We kind of did them like not in the correct order, but it is what it is. The gourmet. It's so crazy how good a lot of the character, like even just the NPC designs are. I really enjoy basically almost every single one of them. Oh, hey there. Oh, I don't fucking... What's effective? Oh yeah, right. Iron Head. Yeah, get it. Steel is effective against Fairy because... Fairies are gay. That's the reason. Figured it out. I would assume it's most likely because of the whole, like... I don't know, iron being their #1 weakness type thing. Yeah, Faye could not touch iron, something like that. Yeah, something like that. I would assume. It makes sense. Are they really gonna make me fucking fight like 20 people? Hey, yo, get the fuck out of here with your big ass forehead. Aw, man, it sure would be useful if I still had Brazen. Well, I don't know. Stone Edge, I guess. Let's go. Was that... That was a Stone Edge. Actually, oh, well, that's a bad choice. Oh, it just died. Okay, fucking awesome. Sweet. Oh, it's fucking sweet.